Yo, it's your man with the plan. Mark Salarza here with the Genshin Impact Husbando tier list. And just the same as the one I did for my waifu, it's all based on how I feel about the character. Nothing about facts or how good the character is in battle or how good the stats are on the character or how good the movement is of the character. It has nothing to do with any type of gameplay. It's just purely by the character and the lore I know about that character and the general feel about that character. It has nothing to do with any of the technical stuff, just to let you guys know, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it's a tier list for that. No, it's not. So with that in mind, let's get started. In our first husbando, depending on how you want to say it, that we have to choose from is albedo. And it's a very interesting character because I learned to like him a little bit more. I thought he's kind of charming to me. I don't know if I think he's kind of charming. I kind of like albedo, but he's kind of bland to me. He's not my kind of husbando or husbando. I like how he has that like universe thing where he's like, I understand everything in the universe, or I'm trying to understand everything in the universe, but he doesn't have much to him that I like about him. I don't know. All you albedo fans out there, I wonder how do you feel about albedo? I mean, obviously you love him, but why do you like him? Because he's okay to me. I think this guy's name, I forgot the name of this guy. Is it Banzu? This guy literally has only been in one scene in the entire game. And his personality is really not my type, for honestly, even from the little bit we get from him. I think it might be a while before we get to see him again with it. But from what I know about him by 1.3, because Xiao just came out, or Xiao's been out and we're in the middle of the Lantern Festival, I don't know anything about this character. So he could be the best character of all time, but personality and design wise, but I just don't know much about him. And what I got from him, it wasn't for me. Okay, Bennett. Okay, this character is a really good character gameplay wise, but personality wise, he's not for me. Oh, he's kind of everything I don't like in a character. No offense to you Bennett lovers. Bennett is not my thing. He's just not my thing at all. Chung Young. I can never say this guy's name right, but Chung Young. I tolerate him. I don't really dislike him, but he's not a character I really feel particularly close to or anything. He's a okay character to me. I like him. I like him being around. I never really felt attached to this character in any form or shape or form. His design is okay. He's got a really nice boy personality. I like him. He's cool. Diluc Johnson. Diluc Johnson is pretty freaking cool. I think he's one of the coolest male characters. He's basically like medieval Batman or basically just fantasy Batman, RPG Batman. I love this dude. He's cool as heck. I think his design is cool as heck for a character. Most time, I don't know, just everything about him is cool as heck. I really think he's really cool. Kaya is actually kind of charming to me. I like a lot of things about Kaya. He seems like a really chill dude. I really like his design. I like he's the only so far dark-skinned boy of the whole cast so far. I like how he has a dual side of being nice but manipulative. I think he's a really interesting character, and hopefully we dive more into him, deep into him, because I don't know. Most of the 4 stars, they don't have a lot of they aren't involved with a lot of the main story quests, but something tells me he might be involved with something later, and I'm really curious. I really like everything about him. I think his design is cool. I just like everything about him. He's cool. Razor. He's one of those characters I tolerate. It's between charming and tolerate. Razor's a cool character. I just feel like Razor just is not my kind of taste of character, honestly. That's honestly what it comes down for Razor. He's really not my taste of character. I think there's a lot of characters like there's a lot of characters in a lot of anime and video games in the past that are like Razor. They're cool, but like, you know, they're cool silent type, or they're cool and can't speak the best type of English or whatever language you have it set in, I guess, in this game. And, you know, they're cool, but it's not for me, you know. Tarzan Boy is not really for me. Scaramouche. I said Scattermouche. Oh my god, I'm thinking about it. Forget that. But you know what I meant to say. But Home Dog here. I said Scattermouche, like from Samurai Jack. For a good reason. I think he had the same type of thing going on too. This character, I really feel like he's pretty interesting. I feel like he's pretty interesting, honestly. I think I put him in charming because I think overall when they had that little quest where you got to meet him in, I like how he was about to, like, he seems kind of a slick dude. He seems kind of like he's up to no good. I don't know. He seems slick. He's like a slick dude. Like, you know, something about him. I really like something about him. You know, we don't know much about him, but something about him I really like, and I think we might see more of him soon. So I'm really excited for that. Childe, honestly, he went from charming to I want as a close friend category for me, because Childe is so cool, honestly. But you know, other than the parts where he's trying to beat the crap out of you, Childe is so cool. I really like how they portray him. He's such a dynamic character in this game. I like how he's like, oh, he's sweet to his brother. You know, he'll look like a fool in front of other people for his brother. He's in it for the combat. He don't really care about the politics behind everything. You know, he'll do it if he had to. Like, you know, no hard feelings of it to beat the crap out of you kind of character. It's just like he's a certain stereotype, but I've never seen a stereotype done like that before, where he's just so casual about like everything, and I really like that. I really like that about Childe. He's an interesting character. I know, well, when I see more of him, I think he's gonna be really interesting. Venti. I'll be real with you, Venti. At first, I would put Venti at tolerate, but as I did some of his side quests that he's in, he's kind of charming to me. I think Venti's really. I remember what kind of changed my mind on Venti is when we. It's not big spoilers, but that quest with where that guy is posing as that dead adventurer, and. I'm not gonna go any farther than that. And that whole quest gave me a lot more respect for Venti. I really like a lot about like everything in that quest really changed my mind about Venti, and it was really, I really like Venti. Not my favorite character to play as in the game, but definitely a character I really like to. Honestly, I think it's kind of charming to me. Xiao is okay. I think he's a close friend, because funny thing about Xiao, at first I was like, okay, this character I don't like this character at all. I actually did not like Xiao at all when we first met him. His design was cool as hell. I think he had the second best boy design at the whole cast. Right after one of the characters was coming up, and I was just like, but his personality, I was like, oh, please don't make him like Sasuke Uchiha. And you know, there's nothing wrong with Sasuke Uchiha, but he had that edge to him to where I felt like he's just cool because of what he can do. But then as we had 1 or 2 or 3 quests with him around this time, I was like, oh, this character is dynamic as heck. I really like Xiao. Xiao is such an interesting character. He's so interesting. Like he's such a cool character. I love Xiao. Xiao is I love him. I don't know why. It's like I slowly started to love him, and that's how I feel about a lot of characters in Genshin. I like all these characters. Don't get it wrong. I love all these characters. But I always feel like the love comes in later, because you always like, this character's lame. Like Hu Tao. Hu Tao is about to come out sooner than later. And to me, she's an okay character to me. But watch, regardless if I get her or not, I'm going to see some stuff about her, and she's going to be like, she's going to go up a rank at least. Like all characters normally, once I get to know them, go up at least 1 rank. And Hu Tao might be very interesting. I'm really curious to see what she's going to be like when she comes out. All right. So the next character we have here is Zenchu. And Zenchu he's an okay character. I think he's a little more on the bland side, but I think he's interesting enough that I think he's kind of cool. I think his design's kind of cool, because it's like a boy slash it's like a I don't know. He has that boy girl thing going on where you can just barely tell that he's a boy, but he's so much like a girl that you can barely tell. I really like that. Okay, so here we've got Zhongli. Zhongli is literally, I think this is my favorite male character I've seen in a video game in a very, very, very long time. I like everything about this character, and honestly, I kind of relate to his character a little bit in certain ways. Even though he's basically like an old man, but I really relate to Zhongli a lot, and his design is honestly one of the coolest designs I've seen in a very long time. Everything about him, his voice in English and Japanese and all languages are great. His whole presence, regardless of how you feel about his gameplay, or even with his buffs and stuff, or how you feel about all that technical stuff. Honestly, with design wise around Zhongli, I don't think there's ever in Genshin, like even the Electro Archon that people are really kind of excited about now. I think he might be the hypest Archon we're going to get when it comes to he just seems so cool. I can't think of any other male character, or at least male Archon, that could be cooler than that. Honestly, I think he might be the coolest male character we've got, and it might be for a while. We'll see about that, but I really love Zhongli. The male traveler. I have to put him in either tolerate or not for me. I like the male traveler, but I feel like the female traveler has a little bit better design, because I have to go purely by design, because the male traveler and female traveler don't really have personality for real. They basically say the obvious, and Paimon fills in all the fun jab. So I would say I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the male traveler design, honestly. I think I tolerate him. He's an okay character. I think he's kind of cool, but I think he doesn't really do much for me for some reason. But I really still do like him. I think he's really cool. Okay, but so now we're in the part of the tier list where I rearranged them in the order of who I like the most from left to right. So the left will be who I like the most, and then the right will be who I like the least in that category. So let's start from the bottom. Then Bennett. Okay, that's the right order. I think I like Razor more than Chongyong. I think I like the Traveler a little bit more than Chongyong. This category, I think Albedo stay at top. I think I like Venti a little bit more than Scaramouche. I call him Scaramouche. You're just gonna have to deal with me calling him Scaramouche. And then I don't keep Jingshu here, and then I think Xiao might be a little bit. I don't know. Xiao's kind of cool. He's really cool. Xiao has such a cool personality, though. I think that's the right order there. Zhongli, I think is the coolest. I think he's so damn cool. Oh my god. Zhongli, and then diluc. And I think here will be my husband tier list for for up to this point so far that this video is coming out. 1.3, 1.4 Genshin Impact. So it's been really fun organizing these characters. I think it's a little bit. I think this list is a little bit shorter because I think there was a lot more female characters when the game came out, and they're filling in male cast. Because I feel like there was a lot when I did my female waifu list, that there was a lot more characters to choose from. But yeah, this is my husbando list, and I think I'm pretty happy with that guy. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with me with a lot of these characters. Some of them might think Venti is so damn cool, but for now, I think for my taste, I like serious, but a little bit I like serious characters sometimes. I really do. I like serious or completely jokesters, and you can kind of tell that with my top few characters. I like, you know, zhongli is kind of a goofy, serious character. He's goofy sometimes. You know, diluc is completely serious. Xiao's a trick goofster. I really like what my list looks out. It's kind of shaped out to be. Honestly, down below, I want to see what your guys' list looks like, because I think everybody has their own taste in Husbandos and Genshin Impact, and I don't know, it's really interesting to see what you guys choose. So, if you like my video, hit me with a thumbs up and or a thumbs down. It doesn't matter which one. It just helps know you guys are watching. Also, hit that little subscribe button, that little bell icon to join the rebellion. Because I'm a lonely bastard, you know. You have to get some more friends. And make sure you guys have a damn good one. I'll see you guys next video and or stream. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.